Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to TokYo-Yo Reviews. My name is T. It's been a long week, but I'm ready to do this Taimon. I've been looking forward to doing this. I think a lot of people are curious about this, so hopefully this will answer your questions, and yeah, let's get right into it. So today's Taimon includes two of the most, you could say, either popular or most talked about, or at least influential yo-yos in the last year or so. Today's Taimon is going to be the plastic Skyva versus the metal Skyva. Who's gonna come out on top? You'll have to watch to find out. Before we get into the official Taimon, let's talk really brief history about these two yo-yos. I have reviewed both of these before, so if you'd like to check those out to see full playability descriptions and things like that, you can go check out those reviews. The two Skyvas, both the plastic and the metal version, were both designed by Jeffrey Pang, who did the project for Magic Yo-Yo. He originally did this one because Magic Yo-Yo wanted something cheap, but that played really well and had a fingerspin capability. And the metal Skyva came out in, I think, a lot of people's demand to have something a little more like high quality, but both of them were designed by the same person and manufactured by the same company. All right, let's get into round one of this Taimon, shape and ergonomics. So both the plastic Skyva and the metal Skyva do have the modified H shape. Waiting for this helicopter. You can see, if you compare these two yo-yos side by side, that the rims and just generally the body of the plastic Skyva does look a little bit wider. It's not too much wider, but you can see there's a little bit more of rim here. The metal Skyva definitely does play narrower in the hand. This does feel a little bit fuller in the hand, but both of them have a great hand feel. Both the plastic Skyva and the metal Skyva, they do feel different. This one feels a little fuller, this one feels a little bit more narrow. But as far as shape and ergonomics, they're both comfortable. They both are a really tried and true shape. So for the first round of this Taimon, I'm gonna call it a tie. Now for round two of this Taimon, material. So as we all know, the original plastic Skyva is, the first run was solid, the second run was also solid with some more toy-like colors. But this one was the translucent run, which is the third. Very nice polycarbonate here, but nothing much to say beyond that. It does feel quite solid for a plastic. Well, I've only had problems with the bearing seats, but as far as like getting little dings and stuff, so far they've been fine for me. The metal Skyva, however, the material is 6061 on the body, and then the cups are both Delrin here, which is a very nice high quality plastic. You can feel the price in this yo-yo. It is more expensive, but you can feel that. The metal and the plastic are quite seamless when they go together. In fact, you may sometimes feel like they are the same material just because they are put together so well. It's going to be up to your personal preference whether you prefer a full plastic feel or you like the metal plastic hybrid. But for me, winner of round two for material is going to go to the metal Skyva. Just because I really like the mesh of the two materials. I really like metal yo-yos, and I'm a sucker for Delrin. So there you go. For round three of this Taimon, playability. The plastic Skyva is really, really good for a plastic. It has great finger spins. The grinds can be a little bit tricky because of the polycarbonate. It's not the best grinding surface. I have been able to get a couple of okay grinds on it, but they're not going to be anything compared to a brushed metal. And sometimes I feel like with the plastics, the bearings have gotten a little sticky on me. I'm not sure if they're overlubed from the factory or what, but the plastic Skyvas have all had a pretty long break-in period for me. The playability of the metal Skyva, this thing took a little getting used to. It does play really light, but the finger spins are fantastic, just like the original Skyva. The grinds are wonderful because of the brushed aluminum. I haven't had any problems with the bearing. It's been extremely quiet and smooth the whole time I've been playing it. Overall, both of these yo-yos will do just about anything you throw at them. They spin just long enough to get through your combos. They're both stable and long spinning, but just in terms of grindability and just in terms of how the material feels and plays, I'm gonna have to go with the metal Skyva on this one. It wins out because of the really nice grinds, and the finger spins on Delrin is pretty unbeatable as far as feel goes. So winner of round 3, the metal Skyva. As for aesthetics of these two yo-yos, the plastic Skyva comes in a ton of colors. I believe it comes in like 13 colors. It's probably hard to find the original 3 colors or maybe that middle run of solids, but the translucents are still available in some places. So you've got tons of color options and different looks for you. And of course you can do half swaps and stuff like that and make some pretty cool combinations. I mentioned it in the original review. This just looks beautiful. I love the cloud. I love the Skyva font. It looks really, really nice. As far as the metal Skyva goes, the aesthetics of this yo-yo are really nice. As I said, the plastic and the metal really mesh together well. I am 100% positive there will be more colorways of the metal Skyva. I just couldn't resist picking one up, and since I'm a yo-yo review channel, I figured I'd need to get one so I could talk about it. But the look is just absolutely fabulous. It's got unbeatable style. I like that it went without the engraving. Not that this is bad engraving, I just feel like with the metal Skyva, it's unnecessary because everybody knows what this yo-yo is. This is really a tricky one for me because I think the plastics and having the choices of all the different colors is really awesome. But I'm a real sucker, as I mentioned, for Delrin and metal together, especially with this really sleek space gray and black look. So aesthetics, the metal Skyva wins out. It's a narrow one, but this could just come down to personal preference, but metal Skyva is the winner of round 4. And the final segment of the Taimon is down to price. Now, as I mentioned in the original review, this is about 20 bucks and you really can't do much better for that price. This thing plays way above its price range. It does a lot of really amazing stuff and it's really great at finger spins, as everybody knows. You can't really do much better for 20 bucks. Plus you have all the different colors as well. The metal Skyva comes in at a much heftier price, I believe about 54 USD. It was about 60 for me in Japan. So you're paying quite a bit more, and as I said, the functionality of these is fairly similar. You are going to get some better grinding, and just generally I feel better playability, at least as far as feeling goes. That could just be because I like the metal and I like the Delrin. I do feel like this is worth the price, but it is quite a bit more than the plastic Skyva. So as far as price goes, I'm going to have to go with the plastic Skyva on this one. So winner of round 5 goes to the plastic Skyva. First round was a tie, the next 3 rounds went to the metal Skyva, and the final round went to the plastic Skyva. 3-1 with 1 tie. The winner is the metal Skyva. Again, like I like to say at the end of these videos, it's still down to personal preference. It depends on which one you want. Both of these are fantastic yo-yos. If you want an entry-level finger spinner and you don't want to spend the extra money on the metal Skyva just yet, but you still want the capabilities of finger spinning and stuff like that, go pick up a plastic Skyva. If you really like it and you want more, you know, grinds and things like that, spring the extra money for the metal Skyva. You won't be sorry. I'm sure they'll be coming out with more runs and more colors soon, so you can keep an eye out for that as well. But thanks for watching today, guys. Both of these are great yo-yos. I really enjoy playing both of these, and it was fun to get the original plastic Skyva out and kind of throw it around and compare it. So this was a lot of fun for me to make. But anyway, guys, if you want to see more Taimons, more reviews, tutorials, let me know in the comments what you think. If you disagree with me, if you think I'm an idiot, let me know. I love hearing from you guys. Let's keep it civil. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Take care, have a great day, and sayonara.